Life is a winding road, no telling where it goes. Driving through days and nights, won't stop for traffic lights. And I really wanna know, if I'll ever figure out where the road goes. Even if I'm falling down, I will keep on searching for my highs. You can say I lost my mind, I will keep on holding my head high. Even if the sky is falling down. Jumping from cliffs so high, trusting our wings to fly. Sometimes we're crashing down, but we get up and start from the ground. And I really wanna know, if I'll ever figure out where the road goes. Even if I'm falling down, I will keep on searching for my highs. You can say I lost my mind, I will keep on holding my head high. Even if the sky is falling down, even if the sky is falling down, yeah. The sky is falling down. Even if the sky is falling down, even if the sky is falling down, yeah. The sky is falling down.
Good morning, my beautiful angels. How are we doing? I am currently looking a little bit bedraggled. I have been up for a little bit, and to be honest, it's a Saturday morning, so me and Winston are... Is it a Saturday morning? Yes, it's a Saturday morning. So me and Winnie baby, come here, say hello. Come on. Me and this little baby have been having a few snuggles on the sofa, haven't we? And I think he's thinking it's time for his breakfast now. So I'm going to do that, and I thought I'm just going to make myself some breakfast as well. I picked up yesterday from Sainsbury's some hot cross buns. Like, I know it might be a bit early because it is still, what are we, the 24th of January? So we're nowhere near Easter yet. However, when I saw these, I thought I have to try. Did you hear my arm click then? I have to try. They are the white chocolate and lemon curd. Oh, I didn't realise they were made with sourdough starter as well. Oh, interesting. So I'm going to give those a go. I'm going to have one of those for my breakfast before I get started for the day. I say get started for the day. We don't have much planned today. Kieran's working, so I've actually got the day to myself. So I've got a few bits around the house that I need to get done, just tidying, washing, all the fun bits. And yeah, I just thought I'd bring you along on my day at home. And yeah, it's very windy outside today, so it's quite a nice day to be stuck at home. It's not like the best day to be out, but we might venture out later. My car is currently in the garage getting fixed, getting something done to the exhaust. As you can tell, I'm absolutely clueless when it comes to cars, so it's a good job that Kieran is on top of that sort of stuff. And yeah, so I'm gonna give Winston his breakfast, make myself some breakfast, and then we will get started on making this house a little bit more organised. It's not too bad, but it just needs a little bit of a zhuzh. And also I need to get myself sorted. My skin has vastly improved from what it was. I was having massive issues with my skin and it breaking out a lot. There still is some breakouts, but they're definitely calmer and healing, so that's much better. I don't know if you can see here, like I did have a few here, but they're definitely better than they were. My hair is just in a desperate need of like a hair mask or something. I've just done an order on Look Fantastic of like quite a few new products that I want to try, so when they arrive I will show you what I have bought. So yeah, I'm just gonna make this hot cross bun and then sort my life out and get myself sorted for the day. So let's make breakfast. So first impressions, white chocolate and lemon curd sourdough starter hot cross bun. First hot cross bun, that's hard to say. First hot cross bun of the year. Let's give it a taste. Quite good. It tastes more like cake, to be honest, than like breakfast, but we're down for it. We're good for that. First hot cross bun of the year. It's going down a treat. Oh my god, I am looking so pale. Honestly, I swear to god I'm not this pale in real life. It's just because I've put you in front of a window and it's just making me look very pale. But I do need to tan at some point because, whoa, the January, like, what do you call it, like in January there doesn't seem to be a lot of sunlight. It's all just dark low cloud, isn't it? I have just, honestly, that dog is driving me insane. Can you stay there without falling off? Yes. Right, so I have just had a bit of a slow morning. It is now 1:30 and the car's done, that's back. I've just done a few jobs and stuff upstairs, but what I have been doing is I have just given myself an at-home facial and dyed my brows and tried to sort them out because we are on a bit of a journey with them this year as well. Sorry, let me just let Winston in because again he's been like a demanding child. Come on. Yeah, I gave myself a little bit of an at-home facial, so I am actually makeup free at the moment because I'm trying to give my skin a little bit of a break when I can from makeup and things. And we're on a little bit of a hair, skin and everything journey this year. We are trying to grow my hair. Like, it is long, I know it's really long, and I've just straightened it so it looks a lot thinner. But basically my hair used to be to about here, but it wasn't in great condition, so I had a bit of a chop. I think I might have mentioned this on my last video actually. So I'm on a bit of a journey to get the health back, get it feeling nice and thick again, because it's definitely thinned a little bit around the front. So I've actually ordered some products, but like I said, I'm going to show you them in my next video once they arrive. but we're also on a bit of an eyebrow journey as well. This one seems to grow in really, really well, but this one is always more sparse. So hopefully we can get them looking more on par with each other. I'm just gonna have a bit of a whiz round now in the kitchen, empty the dishwasher, load the dishwasher, all the fun bits, put another load of washing on, because as I'm here at home alone today, I'm just gonna try and knuckle down and get through the washing. I don't know how we have so much washing really, and how many towels and everything, but I don't know what it is. I always say this to my mum, we always have this conversation that when I get out of the shower and I dry myself with a towel, bearing in mind I have like a mop of hair as well, my towel isn't sopping wet. Like, it's damp, but I could hang it up and I could use it again, especially my body towel. I can use that like 2 times before I need to wash it. But the boys, especially Kieran, but both of them, come out of the shower, use their towel, and it's like their towels just come out of the washing machine. Like, it's that wet that I don't know what they do. And same with the bath mat. The bath mat, when they've like, obviously got out of the shower and like stood on it to put their towel on, it's sopping wet. So I think they just like to keep me busy, to be honest. So yeah, I've got like a ruck of towels to wash and get hung up and get dried. I've got the dishwasher to empty and to load again, all the fun stuff. So I'm gonna get that done, and then I think what I'm gonna do is make a banana bread. I think I've got 2 bananas that need using, and I thought if I make that, then I can have that tonight with a cup of tea. That could be my like evening treat. It's just me and Kieran for tea tonight when he gets home from work, so I think I'm just going to make something simple. We've got some fish fillets, so I might make them with some homemade chips. So I think that's what we're going to do tonight. I don't know about any other mums that have to like co-parent or share childcare, or share their time with their children, but whenever Arlo was not with me, I don't fancy cooking. Like, I don't fancy like thinking of the ideas. When he's with me, it's like my mind's switched to a different like setting, and I want to make sure that his meals are full of goodness, and like, you know, I like to cook from scratch for him. But when it's just me and Kieran here, I'm just a bit like, I don't really want to cook today. But me and Kieran are trying to be better, so that's something I need to be thinking of. I don't know about anyone else, but January for me just has not got off to a speedy start. And I think I've spoken about this before, that I think I've come to the conclusion that trying to start your New Year's like improvements, I don't like to call them like New Year's resolutions, because I think it's quite easy to fall off the wagon, and I think it's important to know that even if you do fall off the wagon and things don't get off to the best start, or you start something and then you mess up or you do something else, that it's okay, that you can just get back on. That's the important thing, that if you fall off, it's fine. Everyone has wobbles, everyone has days where they're just not feeling up to it, especially, not being funny, but as women, I know for certain that at certain times of the month, I feel dreadful some months. Some months are worse than others, I find. But I think it's important to give ourselves a little break. I think everything is about moderation, and it's just making those small changes that will eventually equate to bigger changes. And obviously that improves the way you feel and all, and I always think it comes from the inside. If you're feeling better on the inside, it shows on the outside. So that's my motto anyway. So what I was saying is that I think that January should just be about slowly getting back into the swing of things after Christmas, slowly getting back into routine, slowly changing the little habits to improve how you're feeling, how you're showing up for yourself. And then I think February should be New Year, in my opinion. Like, February is when I always feel like things are starting to improve. I'm like coming out of the darkness in a way, because it's like the days are getting longer, there's more sunlight, you know, we're getting closer to spring where all the flowers and everything start coming through, and that's when we should be feeling more motivated. I think January, everyone's just too hard on themselves in my opinion, and I've given myself a bit of a break this year. I've just said January is for just taking those small steps. It's not for running full throttle, because I know if I try to do that and then I don't do that, then I'll feel really disappointed, and then I'll be hard on myself, and then we're back to square one because I'll feel like I've not achieved what I wanted to achieve. So instead of just going out full throttle in January, I'm just doing little things to make myself feel better, little steps to move forward. So yeah, I've currently just blabbed on for about 10 minutes about all sorts of stuff that I can't even remember. So I'm going to empty the dishwasher, get this kitchen looking nice and tidy, and then I'm going to make a banana bread. So fingers crossed we have all the ingredients. I know that I don't have the butter that I usually would like to use, but we have like a backup butter. So I'm just going to use that. It's not the ideal one that I like to use, but we've got it, so I might as well use it and get rid of it. So yeah, the butter we usually use, that we switch to, is it's like a cube of butter. It comes in paper, and it is don't ask me, Kieran reads all the labels and he's good at that sort of thing, but I know that it's basically just pure butter, and it's much better for you than like the spreadable stuff, which we have got because I bought it for some reason. So yeah, I'm going to use that for the banana bread this time, but next time I make it, I'm going to make sure that I have the good stuff. So yeah, I'm going to stop talking to you and I'm going to get on with it. So let's get this kitchen looking a bit tidier. Recipe I'm doing. I'm just gonna literally type him on my phone and get like the, does my hair look crazy? I just want to get it out of the way. I am going to just look on my phone and get a basic banana bread recipe. To be honest, do you know what I sometimes do, which I'm actually going to do now? Go on ChatGPT. I always say GBT, it's GPT, isn't it? And ask him for a recipe. Have I got chopped chips? So we can do chopped chips. We have chopped chips. We have 2 ripe bananas. What else do we need? Let's do this. Preheat the oven to 175. I've got a banana bread loaf here. I'm going to move you closer so you can actually see what I'm doing. Okay. There we go. Mash bananas in a bowl until mostly smooth. Okay, mash the bananas in a bowl until smooth. Easy. These are super ripe, so they'll be really sweet. Nice. Do you know what? I never used to like bananas when I was a kid. Not banana bread anyway. I'd like banana like this. I'd like a banana when it was not that ripe. I'm the same now. If I'm gonna eat a banana, it has to be like, it has to be not extremely ripe. Mash the bananas until mostly smooth. Well, that's not gonna take long because these are super, super soft. Yeah, as I was saying, I only like bananas on their own if they're like just past ripening. Like, I don't like them when they go really soft and sweet. I prefer them when they're less, when they're more tough. That's how I like my bananas. Okay. Then mix wet ingredients. Stir in the melted butter. Okay. Well, I can't be bothered melting the butter, so I'm not going to do that. Is that bad? It's really soft anyway, so I'm not going to melt it. I'm just going to stir in the butter. So how much? I've got these little cups that I bought, which are handy. I bought these on Amazon, I think. So we need a half cup. This one. So I'm just gonna put it in here. That's what I mean. I wouldn't usually use this butter. We would usually use real butter, but I haven't got any of our usual butter, so we'll be using this. How many times can I say butter in one sentence? Okay, so there we go. I'm gonna put that in here. Sugar and the egg and the vanilla. I'm not sure if we've got any vanilla, so if we don't, we're just not going to use that. Okay, sugar. How much sugar was it? It was 3/4 of a cup of sugar. That's a lot of sugar. I might just do 2 of these because that's a lot of sugar. And the bananas are sweet anyway. I'm just going to do 2 because otherwise that's a hell of a lot of sugar. 1 egg. And then I'm going to whisk all of that together. Just going to mix this away until it's smooth. So now I'm going to put in the dry ingredients, which would be baking soda, but I don't think I have any. And so I'll just do a little bit of salt. And then we will fold in flour. So fold it in. So I'm just gonna gently stir in the flour, little by little. It says a little bit more, but I don't think we need much more. I'm just gonna add a little bit. I'm just gonna wing it. That's what I do with everything. I just wing everything, to be honest. I always just go with the flow, and most of the time it turns out fine. So I'm just gonna add a tiny bit of milk. Whether it's gonna mess it up or not, I don't know, but in my opinion we need a tiny bit of milk. That looks better to me, so we'll see. Right, now I'm going to put in the chopped chips. It says 3/4 cup of dark or milk chocolate. I'm just going to put in all of these. Okay, so that is our mixture all ready to go. You see? So I'm going to line my, oh god, I'm checking everything around. I'm going to line my tray with some grease-proof paper. And then I'm going to pour it in. I don't know why grease-proof paper never seems to want to spin, but there we go. I'm going to take a spoon, tip it in, like so. Move it into the corners. Push it into the corners a little bit. And then it will be ready to go. All ready to go in the oven. And it says she needs to go in the oven for 50 to 60 minutes. I'll see if I've got any more extra chopped chips, because if I do, then I'll sprinkle a few on the top. I thought I had some more back there. So I'm just going to sprinkle. Let's see if I can open them. A few on the top. Oh shit. Nearly put that everywhere then. I'm going to sprinkle some extra chopped chips on the top, because who doesn't love a chopped chip? The more the better, in my opinion. She's going to go in the oven and we'll see how she turns out. Excuse my washing piles behind me. This is like organised chaos. Winston, do not start pulling that out of there. Honestly, he is the world's worst for going in the washing and like pulling it out of its piles. Like, he like loves to, you can't even see me, he like loves to rub himself on our clothes and our towels, don't you? You must go to smell us. He wants nothing more than for me to sit down and snuggle him, don't you? Mummy's going to make a cup of tea and then I've got a few bits to do on the laptop. So we will have a cuddle, okay? I promise. I promise we will have a cuddle. Would you like a treat? Would you like a treat? Yeah? Okay, we'll get a treat. Okay, hang on. Mummy, get you a treat out your cupboard, okay? What would you like? Would you like a big treat? Okay, ready? Come over here. Come here. Ready? Come here. You're walking out the way. Ready? Show everyone your tricks. I know you're ready to do your tricks. Come here. Sit. Four. Gentle. Sit. One at a time. Remember. Four. We do one at a time. Four. No. Four. Act me gentle. Gentle boy. Good boy. Honestly, it's like having another child. Time has gone off. Time to get this banana bread out and see if it's ready. Got my tray out. I have been having a quick peep and it looks really good. Really, really good. It's looking rather golden, so hopefully that means we haven't burnt her. But I'm sorry, but look at that. That looks gorgeous. So I'm just gonna leave it to cool for like 5-10 minutes before I take it out of the tray. The tin, I mean. And then we will take it out. Once it's cooled a bit, I'm gonna have a slice, I think, because it looks so good. I don't think I can wait for Kieran. He is gonna be happy to come home from work today to this. He doesn't realise how lucky he is. Not to toot my own horn or anything, but yum. And for our, like, I winged it a little bit as well, so for it to come out looking like this, it's a good sign. Let's hope it tastes as good as it looks. Let's have a look. Yum. Looks pretty good to me. I think I'm gonna have a piece with a cup of tea. I always like the end piece because I feel like it gets a bit crispy, so I'm gonna have that piece. It's very, very soft inside, so I hope that means that it's cooked enough. It's fell apart a little bit, but yum. It looks very spongy. What do we think? I'm pretty impressed. It's quite cakey, which I like. So let me just get a small plate and I will taste it with you. Just see if it's as good as I'm hoping. Choc chip banana bread, recipe courtesy of ChatGPT, and improvised a little bit by me. So let's give it a go. That's really nice. Let's have a bigger piece. That's good. It's really, it's like really, what's the word, like cakey, and I don't know, but it's not heavy, it's quite light. I'm impressed with that. Thumbs up from me. Make the recipe. I will copy and paste it and leave it down below. Yum, yum, yum. Okay, so it honestly is freezing. The weather outside, honestly, let me show you. It is honestly so cold. You can feel like the iciness. Sorry, this made me go so blue because it's honestly, look, let me show you. Can you see how wet and horrible those fields are? Honestly, it is absolutely freezing. So I have made the decision that at the grand old time of about 5 o'clock, I am putting my pajamas on. I am getting my makeup off. Not my makeup, sorry, because I don't have any of my brows. I've got a little bit of pencil on my brows. Let me see if I can balance you there so you don't fall. I am going to wash my face, get my pajamas on, and that heating has gone up. It is absolutely freezing cold. I don't know what is going on. Well, I do know what's going on. It's January and it is like, it's cold. So yeah, I'm gonna get myself all cozy and warmed up, and then I'm just gonna edit this video and wait for Kieran to come home. So I thought that I would just show you quickly what I have been using to wash my face. I have been really struggling, like I said in my last video, with my skin. And as you can see, probably from this, it has improved. It's not perfect. As I was saying in my last video, my skin has been acting out a lot over the last few months. I did explain it in my last video, but I think we're getting somewhere. It's definitely improving. I'm trying out like different products and seeing what works for me. But one thing that I have been using that I feel like has really helped is I've been double cleansing my face with the CeraVe Blemish Control Cleanser. I make sure that I get every scrap of my makeup off with this, and I double cleanse. I really foam it up, and I really make sure that I go in all the places that I could easily forget about, so like around the brows, around the hairline, all around the jaw, because I was breaking out a lot here. So I always make sure that I get right under my chin, right up to the ears, and make sure that every bit of my skin is getting a good clean. And then I alternate between the Beauty of Joseon Glow, is it called a glow serum or something? I'll link it down below if I can find it. I've been alternating one night with that, and then one night I use my Medicube Red Succinic Acid Peeling Pad. These are really good for acne and blemish prone skin, which obviously I've been having a lot of trouble with lately. So I've been using these, and I feel like we are getting somewhere now. Everything seems to be calming, and it seems to be clearing a lot more. So I'm continuing with them. Like I said, I have made an order from Look Fantastic, so in my next video I'll show you what I've bought, because I've bought a few bits to try. But yeah, thank you for spending a day at home with me, everyone, and getting a few bits done with me. I've texted Kieran and told him the banana bread is really good, so he can't wait to get home and have a piece of that after his tea. So yeah, I'm going to leave this video here. I hope you all enjoyed it. Let me know if there's anything specific that you would like to see in my upcoming videos. And yeah, if you're returning, then thank you so much for returning. If you're new, then thank you so much for finding me, and I hope that you will stay. And yeah, I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your weekend, whatever day you're watching this. I hope you're having a good day. And yeah, like I said, leave me any suggestions down below, and I will see you in my next video. Bye everyone.